Hey, you darn fellow pal mate, sirs and ladies, possibly. We have to figure out a new intro because we are trying to beat the YouTube algorithm by not being assholes. Oops.
Oof.
Oof.
I think ass is an okay word anyway.
Yeah, probably. I feel like I hear people say, like, the B word and stuff all the time, so I don't know.
But yes.
So, this is, I forgot the whole intro now because I didn't say the actual thing. This is Lamentable Podcast, episode whatever the fuck.
I think
we're trying our hardest.
You
can just bleep it
fine.
if
Yeah,
you
I don't
really,
care.
or just leave it. Who cares?
Episode, like, I don't think are we in the 30s now?
We've been in the 30s for a little bit.
34 maybe?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah, we've been doing this for 2 years and we've only got like 34 episodes, lol. But, yeah, so as always, your host Josh and Kyle, and we got special guest Vincent here.
Greetings.
He's very crippled, as you can see.
I'm crippled.
Yeah. Sounds like it was a pretty wild situation.
Yeah, I broke my collarbone riding a BMX bike and passed out and coughed up some blood, bruised my lungs. Yeah, it was no fun.
Hell yeah. Sounds gnarly as
It
fuck.
was gnarly. It was super metal.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah.
I'm all good now, though. It's been like 3.5 weeks. And I got like 3 more weeks of wearing a swing. And I can almost raise my arm above my head.
Nice.
Progress.
Hey, whatever works. That sucks. I hope I never break a fucking bone. 'Cause, I've never broken one before. I think I might have broken a finger at one point, but it wasn't, like, anything bad, because it didn't, like, none of my fingers are misshapen or anything, so, I don't know.
I definitely broke this pinky. That shit's weird looking. The knuckle.
Nice.
That knuckle is fat.
Hell yeah. But yeah, so stuff, and also some things, most of the time, usually.
Good thing you knocked on that wood, because like 2 days before I did this, I was like, man, it would really suck to break a collarbone.
Did you really do that?
Yeah, like I was in a whole conversation with somebody
Jesus.
about like how often it happens to bikers because they fall on their shoulders so much.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that would suck. I really would not want to do that shit.
Jesus.
And then like in the same fucking week. It might not have been 2 days, but it was definitely in the same week.
That's ridiculous.
I fucking washed out.
They're like, you don't want to break one? We'll shatter one.
Yeah, break it and overlap it.
Yeah.
So it's been a while since we've done a podcast. It's been like a month probably. Because we're really good at keeping a tight schedule and definitely releasing videos, as you can tell by being 2.5 years in and only on episode 30, whatever the fuck. So that's cool.
I mean, we're averaging more than one a month.
Now we are. There was a while where we just didn't.
Yeah, but I'm just saying over the whole time.
What was our longest one? Longest break not doing one? Like 6 months?
Probably.
I think something like that. 4 months maybe. I don't think we've ever gone like half a year doing it. There was a while where we just couldn't do them, so I was like, all right, well. And we're in the new location again because this is just easier to do, especially when you have more than 2 people.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It looks cool on camera too because there's like big couch, and then we're filming with the GoPro, so it's like wide. It's like you can see like the whole thing. Not too shabby, you know. But yeah, some cool shit has been going on, I think. Kyle?
You think? What?
What have you been up to these last few weeks?
Well, the big story was the race I went to. That was a comedy of errors, I guess you could say. Even though they weren't really, it was just stupid. Going down there, so we're going to Pocono, which is like 6 hours from here, probably, Pennsylvania. And we have a travel trailer. And like a couple years ago, my dad, we were like turning a corner and he clipped a curb with like one of the wheels on the trailer. And it like bent the axle. So we're like, well, fuck, we need to fix that because it blew a tire. So we spent all this money fixing it, and we haven't even hit a curb since then, and that one's already bent now, too, just because they're cheap and shitty. So we went through, on the way down there, we noticed that the one tire was really wore out. So we're like, well, we'll change it. We put the spare on. The spare blew. So we bought 2 spare tires, put one of them on the trailer right away, and then we kept the other one. And then there's the whole race weekend, which I'll get into as well. But then coming back from there, we blew another tire and had to go and buy another tire. So we bought 3 tires.
Jesus.
Wow.
Just for this damn trip. Which, there was a lot of weird, just stupid stuff. It was the races were good, but the track is run by idiots. You can just tell it's run by idiots. Because there's 90% of the camping, probably more than that, is in the infield of the track. It's a big track, so you can camp there. But there's only one entrance in and out. There's one tunnel.
That's smart.
So I was like, very poorly run. I don't know why they would do that. Because like, if there was ever an emergency where people had to evacuate, we're not fucking evacuating. But there was so many people packed in there because, you know, people want to get out after the panoramic. So so there's a lot of people there, and the trailers were like literally like right next to each other. The spaces were not big enough, and we would have literally never been able to get the trailer into our designated spot if we weren't lucky that there was literally no one in the spot behind us. We were never going to be able to back it in, so we just got lucky that we could pull straight through.
Yeah.
But yeah, that. And then also coming back, I don't know why. I don't know what it was that I ate. I feel like it might have had something to do with the food truck burrito that I had there.
That'll do it.
Because I woke up on like the Monday when we were going to leave, and I was just had some type of food poisoning.
Damn.
So that was fun. I threw up in the morning, and it was a rough time.
Sounds like
Not to mention all the other stupid shit that happened.
Sounds like everything went perfectly.
Oh
as
yeah,
planned.
it went great. The races were good though. The one of probably the most memorable finishes of the year was the first. The big deal about the weekend was that there was 2 cup races because they don't normally do that except for last year because of making up stuff. But this year they were like, let's just have 2 races at Pocono in the same weekend. So there was a cup race on both Saturday and Sunday. And the race on Saturday, coming into it, Kyle Larson had won 3 straight. 4 if you count the All-Star race.
Damn.
So he was winning everything at the time. And he pretty much dominated the race. He was leading, and he was battling with his teammate Alex Bowman for most of it. Until Alex Bowman did like get the lead on a pit cycle, and then they restarted. And he held him off for a little while, but with like little under like 10 to go, Kyle Larson passed him. So I'm just like, whatever. I like Kyle Larson, but a lot of people, he's very popular now. So everybody there is cheering for Kyle Larson. Going into the last corner, he blows a tire and crashes, and Alex Bowman wins. And so everyone's upset because they're all Kyle Larson fans, but I'm an Alex Bowman fan. I like Kyle Larson too, but I like Alex Bowman too. So I'm the one guy just jumping up and screaming. That was pretty funny. I'm Alex Bowman's one fan.
Oof.
But it's kind of funny because he races for Hendrick. You'd think he'd have more, but anyway. So that happened. And then the second race, Kyle Busch won. Because he got very lucky because his car got stuck in 4th gear and he just couldn't shift out of 4th. But he ended up winning on fuel mileage because the last run to the end of the race was like 40 laps and everybody had to save fuel.
Damn.
And he won. It was pretty wild.
He won and stuck in 4th gear.
Yeah, he got very lucky that there was he got lucky that there was not a lot of like restarts at the end there because if he did, everyone would have pulled away from him on the restart.
Jesus.
But he got lucky that he was able to just stay full speed and stay in 4th and save fuel because of it.
Wow, that's kind of crazy. There was this mountain biker that broke a chain off his bike, and he ended up winning it. It's a time trial, so it's kind of not the same because you're not like racing with people.
Yeah.
But he got the fastest time, no chain on his bike. This shit's crazy.
Sometimes you're just lucky. It's just your day. But yeah, so the races were good, but Pocono, the facility itself, was a shit show. And the trip there and back was a shit show.
Watch out for the cat.
Hopefully the cat doesn't.
It's going to step on something.
Don't step on the keyboard, please.
Please.
Our good old friend Dusk here. I don't think... Have we done a podcast since I got the cat?
The cat was here the last one we did. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah, it was.
I
It
don't
was
know
like
if we-
right when I got it.
Yeah.
Yes, good old Dusk getting acclimated to the world here. Very curious with this square on the couch.
Yes. Cats love keyboards, so hopefully she'll avoid stepping on it, but I don't have a lot of faith.
Apparently it's a boy.
Oh, yes, I forgot. It's a boy now.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently so. No.
I told you.
It's like, what the heck is moving?
Luckily, he didn't step on anything important.
Was it like the space
I
bar?
don't know what it was like one of the F keys at the top. But it didn't do anything. So.
I think the space bar is the only one that does something when it's doing that.
Yeah, probably. There are some things, but I don't know what they are.
It just changes the pitch
Yeah,
to like high
probably.
squeakiness or something.
Maybe that's what you did. Guess we'll find out. He did. Excuse me.
I also got another cat because Dusk is very rambunctious and likes to run around and scratch people's legs and hands. Obviously just playing. I assume just playing, but it got...
Viciously.
Yeah, very viciously. You could like push him away and he'd run back and do it immediately. You could pick him up and place him in another room and he'd run back and do it again immediately. Oh. Hello.
Well, now you got a good view of him.
I think I don't know.
Maybe. I
With
don't know how the camera's framed, but...
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if the table is in view. This is very entertaining.
Okay, please don't try to jump back over here and land on the computer.
That would be not good.
But I got another cat to keep Dusk occupied, so it's not like super rambunctious, which it seems to be working for the most part because they just play with each other. But for the first like week, I had its name is Durst. I named the new cat Durst. It's also a boy.
Good name. Durst and Dusk.
Yeah, Dusk and Durst. Very cool names for kitties.
I agree.
And for the most part, it seems to be working. Like they're getting along fine now. It took a little while for Durst to get acclimated, but now it's running around out in the living room, and it ran out to the bathroom earlier. I was very impressed because it was just like hiding under my bed in my room for the longest time. Don't try to jump on the tripod, please. It's like, wow, I am on the table. Very weird.
He is like actually like he sees the frickin' screen every once in a while, and I was looking at it.
It's like, why is there stuff moving? I need to touch it.
Literally.
Oh. What you gonna do? This is now the podcast. We just sit here and watch my cat do shit.
Live action cat watching.
Hey, I'm sure there's a market for it.
Cat commentary.
Definitely.
People are like, I wonder what Dusk is doing. Durst is still a little weird with people. Like,
Yes.
whenever I try to go pet it, it won't
Caps lock.
really let
Thank
me.
you.
I noticed that. Put caps lock on.
But, I'm hoping... I've only had Durst for not even 2 weeks now. So, hopefully...
Really?
I think so.
I feel like it's been more than that, but I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but
But
I know you've told me 3 separate times. You were like, "Oh, did you know I got another cat?" And then you texted me and you're like, "I don't know if I told you, but I got another cat." And I'm like, "Okay." And then you texted me like 3 days ago and you're like, "Did I tell you I got another cat? I named it Durst."
good old me. My good old memory.
I don't know if you had picked the name yet before.
No, I
Yeah,
I
that's
just
why-
named it like 3 days ago.
That's why I figured. That's why you texted me telling me his name was Durst.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yes, I know you have a cat."
Oh, good.
You told me a couple times too.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm just bad with that kind of stuff.
So am I. You know that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll tell you something like 18 times, dude.
Oh well. At least you know I have a cat for sure, though.
Yeah, no, now I definitely know.
Oh yeah. By the way, I got another cat. It's
Oh.
not just that one
Oh,
anymore.
yeah.
Yeah,
You got 2 cats now?
yeah, 2 of
That's
them.
crazy.
I know.
What's its name?
Oh, it's Durst.
That's why when you texted me the other day, I was almost like, "Wait, you have 3 now?" Or I wanted to reply and like clarify, but I was like, "No, I
Did
think
I-
he still only has 2."
Did I tell you I got another cat every couple days, and I just got like 14 cats running around? Oh shit.
I went down to the southern tier and they had 12 cats.
Holy fuck.
They were mostly outdoor cats. They went inside a little bit, but you just see them out in the yard. They had this big property, and all the cats were cool as fuck, dude. They were all just like,
I guess
come up to you and get some pets.
Yeah, I guess when you have like a mostly outdoor cats, then it's cool. It'd be fine to have a bunch of them. But I mean, 12. That's pretty. That's pretty intense.
That's a lot.
I only saw probably 6 of them, 7 of them, but I guess there was 12.
Oh my god.
But it's like such a big property that they're just in the woods and doing whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool, though.
I couldn't. Slept right on Matt's head. Like, right on his head. And that one, dude, that one shits and pisses in the toilet. I swear to God, dude. I saw a video of it. I didn't believe it for like 10 minutes. They were all telling me. And then somebody pulls out a phone and is like, look, I have a video of it. And I watched the video of this cat with one eye shitting and pissing in the toilet. It just jumps right up there and squats just like a person.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've seen people have done that before. It's impressive.
It just figured it out, too.
They didn't even teach it that? No, it just did it?
It just started doing it.
It's like, So that's where you go.
I guess it would hang out in this one window in the bathroom. And it would just, for like months, it would just hang out in that window all the time and watch everybody shit. So then it just figured it out.
That's impressive.
I know.
Yeah, that's good.
Like, dude, that cat's awesome.
Yeah, you don't have to fucking do a litter box. You just flush the toilet.
His name was Buddy Morris. Buddy Morris the cat.
Was this like an older cat, I assume?
He was probably like 7 or 8. I know he wasn't young. He wasn't super old.
Yeah. Was it an outdoor cat? Or was he just...
He'd like sleep inside and stuff, but he was outside a lot.
Well, I mean, usually like outdoor cats usually live a little shorter lives.
Yeah.
But that's just because there's a lot more factors outside than there are in your house.
He was missing his one eye.
Yeah.
Pretty gnarly looking kitty. He was so cool though.
Probably got in a fight or something.
Yeah.
It's a ninja at the night.
Yeah,
ninja
maybe.
Cat.
That'd be kind of cool.
This other cat was following me around the entire weekend. Named Jumper, and that one had one ear.
Dang.
It was following me around the whole time. They're all rescue cats.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what most cats are, honestly.
Yeah, but like not a single one of them they got as a kitten.
Oh, yeah, no.
Dang.
That's usually how... When I get cats, I usually get adult cats. But, yeah. But, I mean, people with cats don't care as much because it's like, it's a cat. When it's a dog, they're like, what breed is that?
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't care.
Yeah, I have no idea what breed my cats are. I don't think anybody knows what the breed
I think it's just like, it's literally called like domestic short hair. It's just like...
Yeah, literally generic cat
indoor
brand.
cat.
Yeah. Or like a Maine Coon. The ones that have like a big mane and huge ears, and they're like giant.
Yeah, that's like an actual breed. Like,
I couldn't imagine having a giant cat like that.
Floyd has one.
It'd be scary.
A Maine Coon. He has 2.
There's like some. There's like Siamese and Russian Blue, a couple cat breeds that I know, but most people just have... It's a cat. That's what it is.
So I haven't done jack squat really this entire time we've been away. Been still working at this new job. That's pretty much it. Oh, my car broke down. I forgot about that.
It did happen.
Kyle was with me when that happened.
I was.
I was just I'll set the tone for you guys. I was just chilling, and my engine had been acting up. The check engine light came on, and it started knocking a little, which obviously is never a good sign. But I didn't really pay too much mind to it. I told my dad because it was like making a really loud noise the one day, and I was freaking the fuck out because I was like, oh shit, my car is going to break. So my dad came in, changed the oil and stuff while it was parked at my parking lot at my job. And it sounded fine after he did that. And I was like, very cool, it's all fixed, no need to worry anymore. And then I took it to 7-Eleven for lunch that same day. Or maybe, was it the same? I don't think it was the same day. And it stalled out when I pulled out. And I was like, interesting. So I just turned the car off and turned it back on, and it was fine. And I was like, okay, whatever. It was very strange. And so it was fine. Drove it for like 2 days. And I was like, it's good now, very cool. And Kyle came over, and I was like, we're going to the res. And he was like, all right, very cool.
You were like, it's running better than it's ever been.
Yeah, I was like, it's running really fucking good. There's like no sounds coming from it or anything. So we drive there, and we get probably like 15 minutes in.
You were like halfway there, maybe.
And we stop at a red light, and we're listening to Duality, but it's a country cover.
I don't know why you remember that, but that was the song that we were listening to.
And, but I don't remember telling you guys I had a cat.
Yeah.
And we were behind this truck, and it turns green, and I'm like, okay, and I press the gas, and it just doesn't fucking move, and I'm like, interesting. And I was just like, okay, it's done this before, so I just turned it off and went to turn it back on, and nothing. And I was like, oh, super cool. This is exciting. So me and Kyle had to push the car to the side of the road at this fucking stoplight. On a relatively busy road.
Mm-hmm. It's a highway, I mean.
Yeah. And I called my dad, and I'm like, yeah, so my car is just not working, and I'm way out here in East Bumfuck. So he was like, push it down the parking lot, down the road. My dad just knew exactly where we were
he was
and
like,
which stores were
He was
around.
like, there should be a parking lot there. We're like, what?
And so we bring it to the side of the road, down where the parking lot, he said. And then he came, and we put it in this, like, old hockey store or something. I didn't know it was a hockey store, Kyle.
It did look like a bar, but, like, I got up closer to it, and it was, like, a pro shop. But it looked like it'd been closed for, like, 20 years. But it was definitely open, because they had, like, a sign in the window.
Yeah, for, like,
saying,
COVID
like,
stuff.
oh, you can call and, like, make a appointment to come in, because they're not open all the time, apparently.
Yeah.
That's probably why it looked closed.
So, my dad had a friend with a flatbed truck, and he brought it back to my house for me later that night at like 10:30. Meow. And I was like, okay, cool, no car, very awesome. So for the next couple days, I just had to get rides to work. And I was just fucking with it in the driveway. And it started to sound like it wanted to turn over. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But it never started, so I was like, whatever. And then the one day I was grilling sausages outside. A very important detail. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna fuck with the car while I'm waiting. And I went to start it, and it started making even more noise, like it wanted to turn over, like it was like, wah, 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 wah. And I was like, oh, interesting. It wasn't making that sound before, so I was like, fuck it, and I left it alone. And I came back like 30 minutes later, and I turned the key, and it just starts right up, and I'm like, oh, very cool. I was like, my car is alive again. I don't know why or how the fuck it came back to life, but it did, and I was like, sick. So I drove it to work the next day. Didn't do any work to it. Didn't fix anything. Didn't change anything. It literally just sat in my driveway, and then it fucking worked. And I was like, okay. So I drove it for 2 days, and then it started knocking so fucking loud that I knew it was gonna blow up. I took a video of it. I might be able to like put the video in here, but it was just so fucking loud. It was inside my house. I could hear it. And I was like, very nice. So it's been sitting in my driveway ever since. Oof. It still runs, but it still knocks really fucking loud, so I don't know what I'm going to do. It's very exciting.
I feel like actually driving it will definitely make it blow up.
No, yeah, I know.
So.
Yeah, it sucks. Because it wasn't running at all, and I was like, damn. But now it runs, and I can't drive it. It's like, oh, fuck. This is very cool.
Well, that done sucks.
But that's like the only thing that happened to me this entire time. Just working.
Yep. I did start a new job.
How is that going?
I deliver pizzas, which is what I've done like my entire life. But it's honestly like the most, I don't know, I just hate being in one place. So I like that I can like leave and drive around.
Yeah.
And not have people around me all the time. But it's been good. It's a chill place. They don't really care too much, so I won't dox them, but they're not the cleanliest place, we'll say that.
Oh, now you're gonna get fired.
I didn't say where they work, so It's okay. None of them know about this, except for your brother. But oh well.
I doubt my brother watches.
I
this.
don't think he does. But yeah, it's just. But yeah, it's a good place. I've been making more money in tips than I was friggin' door dashing alone. I haven't even got my first paycheck yet, too, and I've been there for like 3 weeks, so I don't really know. I don't really know what's going on with that.
Should start asking some questions.
No, yeah, I am gonna ask.
Like,
but...
yeah. So
Well,
you guys know I work here, right?
maybe it was like, well, I've been clocking in and out, so like it's obviously in their system. I just never got the check, unless it's bi-weekly, but I don't think it is.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe they have them and just haven't been giving them.
They
to
probably just apparently payday is Friday, and I have not been there the past 2 Fridays. So
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, shit. Fucking
yeah,
3
that's
checks at once.
That's probably
yeah.
part of it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But literally, like, I take my tip money. I have to go to the bank like once or twice a week just to drop off tip money because it's so much money. Like, I can't just be carrying around $150 worth of tip money.
Nice.
Dang. Getting that cash money.
And they are really good about it. Like, every order.
Pepper, sir.
This Dr. Pepper?
No, that one.
Oh, that one's empty.
Thank you.
But yeah, every order, the place gets $1, and then I get however much. It goes up to $4 for. Normally, the delivery charge doesn't go to the driver. They actually give it to the driver, which is good. So even if I'm not getting tips, they give me money. But most people tip. Some people don't because they're scumbags. But
Do you get
it is
your?
what it is.
Do they do the thing where they split the tips throughout the whole kitchen, or is it just yours?
They probably do that for no. The driver tips. Drivers always keep their own tips.
Okay.
But I'm sure the people that work at the store probably, they share it.
Like the tip jar in the front
Yeah.
or whatever. It's a very popular place. It's like the best pizza
It is
around
a
here.
popular place.
Well, the best mom and pop shop.
Yeah,
pizza around here.
I mean, there's a lot of mom and pop shops around here, but
Them slices are monsters.
Yeah, they go hard.
they're not like the best pizza place, but they're definitely not the worst. You always know what to expect when you go there. I think that's why people like it, because there's some of the places around here you never know what the fuck you're in.
They're like probably my second favorite around.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I think they're like my second favorite as well. They were my first favorite, but then as I got older, I was obviously able to try more places on my own.
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, you just live close to it.
Yeah.
Shout out Pizza Oven. That's my favorite.
Yeah, we can dox them.
Yeah, whatever. I don't work there. I just don't like sweet sauce, so I've never been a huge pizza oven guy.
I love sweet sauce.
Pizza Oven pizza goes so fucking hard. It's
Right,
like, oh my
right.
god. You're just like, it doesn't compare to any other pizza because they make like their own special kind of sauce. Is it?
They literally put like jelly in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't it? Remember they
always
put like
heard
Kool-Aid
Hawaiian
or something?
Punch.
Yeah, Hawaiian
They
Punch.
probably put that. I know they definitely use Jello, or not Jello, jelly.
It's crazy, but it's so fucking good.
So good, dude.
Like just, oh my god, like, get like just cheese, pep, and mushroom, and it's like,
Oh, yeah.
what the fuck is going on? Why is this pizza so good? What are you putting in this shit? But it's
And the way the pepperoni is, that
cup and char. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just buffalo pepperoni. That's the best kind. A little bit of grease pooled in there.
Oh, yeah.
You're having a good time.
So yeah, pizza. Do you get free food when you're working?
Yeah, I've never asked, but most people just take food. They're really chill. They don't care. Like you said, they're busy. They're very busy. They can afford to let their frickin' employees.
Yeah, they go hard. Like they're like when my brother's working, like sometimes I'll call him and be like, "Hey, can I order something? Because I want a discount." And he's like, "We are fucking slammed, bro. You need to chill." And I'm like, "Okay." But yeah, it's pretty cool because Dominic can bring me home some shit sometimes because he just gets it for free if he doesn't eat anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, if you're not having dinner there, can you bring me something? How dare you?
Oof.
But yeah,
Especially at like the end when they're closing though, and there's like no other orders. They don't care.
their slices are probably their best thing, I think. Like, even their regular pizza doesn't taste the same as their slices, which is really weird. But I think they just make a different kind of pizza.
Yeah, they probably do.
But, their subs are okay. My favorite sub place is Sub D, for sure.
I mean, obviously.
Got to be careful if we start naming off all the.
Yeah, they'll
places
be
they're
able to
gonna figure
narrow
out.
it down.
Yeah, they'll narrow it down. There's like 45 pizza shops.
There's
here,
a lot
so
of pizza places in Lockport, so.
That's just
Sure.
straight up Buffalo.
And they're all, I mean, yeah, Buffalo in general, but.
Yeah, Sub D's got like the meanest subs because they just pack it with so much shit they don't even care.
A barbecue stinger.
I get the honey garlic stinger.
Ooh, that's probably good too.
That sure is apps.
I get a medium stinger. I always get medium on my fingers.
You like that little bit of zing? You like to actually have it be
I
a
don't,
stinger?
when it's like, yeah, literally, because I like it, that actual stingers, because that's what it is. It's a buffalo thing, so. For those not aware, a stinger is a steak and chicken finger sub.
It's very healthy for you.
Yeah.
Especially the Sub Delicious ones where they put like 3 pounds of chicken fingers and 2 pounds of steak on.
Yeah.
They're so good. I haven't had one in so long. They are banging. They're so big you can't even close them. You have to like eat it like a hot dog.
Oh, yeah, no. You literally have to eat it like a hot dog because it doesn't close.
And then they put like lettuce, onions, and tomato, and I usually get.
They're like, these things are kind of healthy.
Yeah, I usually get the lettuce and tomato and mayo. But the honey garlic goes so hard.
I don't like I like buffalo wings. Like, it better be blue cheese and it needs to have like hot sauce on it. Mm-hmm. I don't want barbecue. Barbecue is a bastardization of wings, in my opinion. Honey garlic and stuff like that's okay. But barbecue is way too overpowering.
I usually get like mild just because if I'm going to be eating wings, I'm going to be eating a lot of wings. So I don't want to be eating like 90 hot sauce wings.
That's why mild's okay, but it's just like butter, basically.
I've been getting mild crispy lately from your work.
Crispy is the way to get it.
Yeah. And they are so banging. They're like, so you have mild wings, and then you have mild crispy wings, and the mild are here, and the mild crispy is way the fuck up there. It's like, why is it so different? Like, they're so much tastier.
I feel like the crispiness like keeps the flavor in better. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. It's so good.
Because if it's not crispy, it's like kind of slimy.
Yeah.
So.
Look at this cat right now.
In heaven.
But yes, we love our pizza shops in the Buffalo area.
True. There's so many, and a lot of them are like really good.
And that's just a rite of passage around here. You have to have your own pizza and wings. If you have a restaurant, you have your own pizza and wings.
Literally.
When I'm in Florida, it's so hard to find good pizza
Yeah, I know.
and wings.
Literally, like, New York pizza is like the best pizza. Like Buffalo pizza.
Buffalo specifically.
Yeah, Buffalo specifically.
People are like, oh, Chicago is the best pizza. Like, have
Chicago-
you ever been to Buffalo?
Chicago is just, like, it's barely a pizza.
It's super thick.
It's like a pie at that point.
Yeah.
And then New York style is like a piece of paper with sauce and cheese on it. Like, that's too thin. That's what's good about Buffalo. It's like right in the middle. It's thick, but not like overpowering where it's like, yes, you're eating 50% sauce because it's literally a pie.
And you got a little bit of crisp, but not.
Yeah.
It's not just like one crunchy ass.
Yeah.
Trying to keep him from flipping upside down, but he just wants to be upside down. Yeah, pizza's just good. I haven't had pizza in a long time because I'm trying to drop them pounds.
Diets be like.
Oh, that's another thing. I lost 50 pounds. That's
Did you?
pretty cool. Yeah, but I lost 50 pounds, and I've been stuck at that same weight for the last 3 weeks. So I don't know what the fuck that's about.
Maybe
Nothing's changed.
Maybe that's just where your body wants to be. I don't know.
I have to start doing some vigorous.
Yeah, if you
working
don't
out.
start exercising or anything like that, it might just be like, okay.
Yeah, I've been slacking on that.
I mean, 50's a lot. So,
Yeah,
how long have you been doing that?
since February.
So, like 5 months.
Yeah, 10 pounds a month is pretty healthy.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
You have a whole track right outside. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
literally, because of Circle. Yeah.
Hmm.
Dude, they're gonna find out where I live. Ugh.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah. I
Run
do.
laps on that bitch.
I do go on. That's what I want to do when I want to start running again. I want to get to the same, like, athleticism as I was at the end of high school, because I was running like a madman back then, running 5-minute miles and shit. But I was also 160 pounds soaking wet, so. But yeah, so slowly getting there. But I mean, shit.
Not having gym class every other day
Yeah, literally.
definitely helps with that. Getting fat, I mean.
That, and I'm just like, I can eat anything now.
Yeah,
I am an
awfully true.
adult.
You're not like, oh boy, 4 chicken nuggets and 8 tater tots and a chocolate milk. Delicious.
Excuse me, sir. Would you mind? We're kind of recording something here.
I'm trying so hard not to cough.
You're good. I do it all the time. I like sneeze and shit.
And shit. You shitting on the podcast?
Yeah, dude.
Shartin?
Why not? Fuck it. We're chill here. But yeah, so I've literally only been doing it on like diet. I do like push-ups and sit-ups here and there, but it's not nearly enough for it to actually be doing anything. And then I'll like walk sometimes. I used to walk and ride my bike everywhere because I didn't have a car. But now now I don't have a car again, but I had a car for a little while, so I stopped riding my bike everywhere, and my bike's actually fucking broken now too, so that's fun. So now I'm either walking or getting a ride from somebody. Yay, it's like I'm a teenager again. Very cool.
Yes.
But yeah, still doing that young... Oh, I cut my hair too. I think last podcast I had a long hair still. So yes, losing weight, losing my car, and losing my hair. Good old month. Thank you. But I can fit into large shirts now, so that's cool. I could still fit in large shirts, but it was like... Didn't want to go in public in a large shirt type thing.
That's me with medium. Like, I'm not going to wear a medium shirt in public because I look like a fucking... It's just too tight, you know?
Yeah, that's literally what it was. But now, I have this button up. I think I wore it in a podcast. And it fit me then, too. But I had this button up. This green button up with, like, Reapers on it or something. And when I first got it, I couldn't button it up. Because my stomach was just bulging out so much that I literally just... I couldn't button up. So I wore, like, a white t-shirt underneath it or whatever. And keep it unbuttoned. And I'm like, style. Very cool. But now I can button it up and pull it out like it's loose. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Hell yeah.
And I look in the mirror and I'm like, you're still gross.
Yeah, that happens. Body dysmorphia or whatever.
Welcome to Lamentable Podcast, where we talk about our mental disorders.
I mean, we talk about real shit because it's... I mean, what else
Yeah.
do we have to talk about?
We're the realest podcast out there.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find any conversations like this anywhere else, except for podcasts that are solely based on mental health. But whatever.
That's depressing, though.
Yeah, we talk about NASCAR and
Yeah,
stuff
dude.
too.
We
We're
talk
cool.
about frickin' playing Rocket League. Like,
Yeah.
And we have a kitten.
Yeah, what the fuck? Very sleepy and getting pet kitten. But yeah, speaking of Rocket League, I've been getting back into that lately. I get in spurts where I just like, video games are awful, please stop. I just get so burnt out on them. And then, I mean, I still haven't been really playing that much, but more than I have been in the last couple months. Good stuff. I love getting bored of existing. That's super cool.
I tried a steering wheel and pedals for Forza, and it made me realize that I would never be able to drive a race car in my life. It is a million times harder.
yeah, there's a lot
Driving
going
with a
on.
controller, and I'm like getting 200,000 on a drift zone, and
Yeah.
like driving like I always do. Like,
Drifting especially. Drifting is really hard with a
Yeah.
pedal and wheels.
and then I switched to the pedal and wheels, and it's got like some good weight to it
Yeah.
and stuff. And I'm just like first corner, spin out, get
Yeah.
back on the road, spin out.
Yeah, I haven't used a steering wheel and shit in a long ass time. Remember when I was younger, I used to play GTA with a steering wheel and pedal.
That would be hard as hell.
Yeah, especially like
How do
when
you
you're on
shoot?
feet. Yeah, when you can
I don't
drive, it's
remember.
easy.
I don't remember. I think it was literally just like driving and walking. I have a very vivid memory of driving a semi truck in GTA. I think it was like GTA 3 probably,
Nice.
and it was just this. I think it was it the PS2? Probably the
Yeah, it would have
PS2.
been if it was 3.
And using the steering wheel with. Gotta love that.
It really made me want to get one because that was a good challenge.
That's what Kyle uses. Kyle uses the steering wheel all the time.
Do you?
Yeah, with iRacing.
He has like a
Yeah,
legit
nice.
setup.
So, I mean, the wheel isn't as important. It just has to have some type of force feedback. If you're really intense, you can get the direct drive, which is like way more accurate, I guess. But it's so accurate that like it can literally like break your wrists and shit. Like when you crash, if you don't have your hands off the wheel, it'll twist it so hard.
Oh my god,
So-
that's sick.
I don't have that. That shit's expensive, and I don't want to break my fucking wrists.
That's awesome.
I haven't. Because didn't you just get a new whole setup? Like a new steering wheel and everything?
I've had the steering wheel for a couple of years, but I did buy the pedals separately from Fanatec, because Fanatec is like the main brand in sim racing stuff. And they were like $100, but they literally made me better at the game, because they're like actual pedals as opposed to like the shitty fucking plastic ones that came with the wheel.
Do you clutch and everything?
I don't have a clutch, but I mean, iRacing, every game literally has auto clutch now, so it's like whatever.
I haven't played Forza and GTA in a long ass time. I haven't done any racing games. I mean, I guess Rocket League could be technically considered a racing game, but it's not racing anybody. It's just cars.
It's a car game, I guess.
You should help me find a good wheel and pedals, because I don't know what the hell I'm buying.
I mean, if you want the really good stuff, then I said go directly to Fanatec. They have like a $300 wheel and pedal deal if you want like actual decent ones. But you could just buy the wheel. The wheel alone would be like $150. So you could save a little money, but it would be worth going directly to Fanatec for both. You could get a Logitech or a Thrustmaster wheel. That's like the entry level,
Yeah.
which would be like $200 for both wheel and pedals. But the pedals are probably going to be shitty. Depends on the package you get.
The one I was using was like, I don't know, some off-brand. It was like Ferrari,
Oh yeah, it was probably Thrustmaster then.
and the pedals would slide.
Oh yeah, that's why I had to get new pedals, because I'm like, the ones that I have now are like they're like, it has like a metal base and the pedals are metal, and the camera is dying.
Yep, the camera died. It overheated.
It was pretty warm in here.
It did it last time too. I don't know. Good old GoPro is overheating. They're like, you're only meant to record like 30-second clips going down a mountain. What are you doing recording for this long?
It's got to be the set. Well, I mean, it's just because it's overheating, like you said.
I mean, it could be like more demanding too with 4K. Because you can
Yeah,
do
probably.
it in like 1080, but...
Yeah, I think that's what most people do when they're trying to do it for a long time.
But I want sick fucking 4K, dude! Even though I don't even think it uploaded in 4K. I haven't even looked at... It took... When we edited...
It's because your computer. I don't think your computer can
Yeah.
render 4K.
But I'm going to try it on my brother's computer this time, because he's got like all fancy new shit.
Yeah.
So I'll see if he'll let me download my software on there and try it on there. It'll probably render it in like 10 minutes.
It might.
He's got the fucking like new GPU that people were like fucking killing people over.
Yeah, literally.
Or a CPU. I don't know what it...
I don't know which graphics. I think he has a 3080, which is like the new,
Yeah.
really hard one to get. I don't know. He's an Intel pleb. I don't frickin' know what fucking CPU he has.
He's like, as long as it runs Modern Warfare, dude. I love Modern Warfare.
Okay.
That's all he plays. He plays Warzone like literally 24/7.
If I had a PC like that, I'd play Flight Simulator.
Hell yeah. It's coming to Xbox. Well, my Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new one.
In November, I think.
I
Which
wanna
sucks.
hop on that.
It sucks that it's taking fucking so long away.
You gonna get it?
It's gonna be on Game Pass, so yeah.
Oh,
I have
word.
I have permanent Game Pass until this is paid off. I have that Xbox All Access, dude.
Yeah, bro.
It's literally a better deal than buying it outright. Because you make $35 payments every month, and you get Game Pass for free for the entire thing of it, which is 2 years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they come out with another one while you're doing the payments, I can trade it in and get the new one.
Holy shit. That's
So
crazy.
if they make like the Xbox Series X Extreme or something, yeah,
Extreme.
and I can like trade it in. I'm pretty sure, anyways. I think they do like upgrades or whatever, but it's pretty sick. And then since I've done it this time, I'm automatically able to get approved to do it every other time that they do it. So like in 8 years when they come out with a new console, I'll already be able to just get it and do the Xbox All Access thing for that.
That's awesome. How much are them going for nowadays?
$500.
Yeah.
You can get the small one though. They have the Series S, which is $299.
Really?
Or I think so. I'm pretty sure.
I think it is, yeah.
It's $300.
It's just the all digital one. That
Yeah.
one has the disc
You have
drive in
to
it.
buy all your games.
Oh, there's
On the store.
disc?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I wanted the disc drive one because I have discs still, and plus cross compatibility, and I still have a fuck ton of Xbox 360 games.
That is one good thing about Xbox. Xbox is by far the most backwards compatible. Even though it's not truly backwards compatible, but they do have a lot of Xbox 360 games on there.
Like 90% of their library is
Yeah.
backwards compatible at this
Yeah.
point.
They actually did a really good job. They didn't do it the way you'd expect, where they would just make the hardware to be able to run 360 games. They're like, we'll just release 360 games, and then you can get access to it
Yeah.
if you have the disc.
Yeah, because you put the disc in, and then it's like, would you like to download this
Yeah,
from
that's
the
what
store?
it does. Yeah.
You can buy them. You can buy Xbox 360 games off the store too.
Yeah, you can do that.
It's like, I'm pretty sure it's just the same thing without the disc.
Yeah, it is.
But it's
But the
super
disc
sick.
just lets you get it for free if you have it, because
Yeah.
they know you already own it.
It's super fucking cool. I was playing like World at War on my Xbox One for a little while, and like Modern Warfare 2.
Gotta run that OG zombies.
Yeah,
I would totally do that again. Play World at War.
it's so
I haven't played
fucking.
that in a long time.
It sucks because I thought I had all the map packs because on the 360 I had them all, but it's because I shared with my dad, and my dad had them all. So I was like all excited. I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna play fucking Durries and all that shit." And it's like, "Oh yeah, no, you have to buy those." And then the store is turned off for the game, so you can't get them.
I'm surprised they don't just still have the DLC.
They release them in the newer games,
Oh, they do.
so you can still play them on like I think Black Ops 3. They released the Legend Legacy pack or whatever, which I was hoping they were gonna do for the new Black Ops because they seem to do it every couple of years. But whatever. I haven't played fucking Call of Duty in like almost a year. I feel like it's been a while. I just got so sick of it. Cold War was cool. Literally, the only thing I like about Cold War is the zombies, which is just the gameplay has just gotten so awful. It's like, all right,
Yeah, like actual, like online.
you don't
match.
play 24/7. Okay, get fucked on. It's like, okay, well, all right. I was good at Modern Warfare. That was probably the best Call of Duty that's been out in a while. The only reason I buy them at this point is to play the campaign.
Yeah, I would play the campaign of World at War again.
That shit's lit.
Or the first Black Ops.
Oh, hell yeah. Black Ops and Black Ops 2, that was a pretty good one.
Or Modern Warfare. Like the first Modern Warfare.
They have
And the second one.
literally, the Call of Duty campaigns are always really good. They do a really good job most of the time.
I can think of one mission in particular. Gillied Up
Yeah.
from the first Modern Warfare. Where you gotta like sneak around Chernobyl.
That's so
Ghillie
sick.
suit,
I remember that,
and you gotta
yeah.
snipe the guy with the Barrett at the end.
Yeah, and you blow his hand off.
You gotta like watch the flag to bend the
Nice. Excuse me.
Mm.
Yeah, but no matter what ends up happening, you have to fucking
Yeah.
shoot his hand off. So unlucky.
Dude, spoilers for a freaking 13-year-old game.
Uh,
What What about No Russian? Isn't that everybody's favorite mission in Call of Duty history?
They released the Modern Warfare 2 remastered, but they didn't release multiplayer. They just did the campaign. And they have a thing when No Russian comes up to where you can...
Oh, yeah, you can skip it.
It gives you a trigger warning, and it's like you can skip this if you want.
Yeah.
That's the airport one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. You could not come out with that.
It's
Oh, yeah, literally, you could not make that anymore.
It stops your game and like has a pop-up come up, and it's like the scenes in this mission are extremely vulgar and violent. Are you sure you want to proceed? And you can click yes or no.
They're like, you can shoot people if they want to be shot. Just don't shoot people that are innocent.
Yeah.
Otherwise, all the other people you kill are A-okay.
I'm honestly surprised that they didn't just straight remove it, to be honest. But I guess...
I think people would have been more mad
probably,
if they did. I think that's why they just did it the way they did. Because it's like, if you played it, you obviously know what it is.
Yeah, you're probably not buying it remastered Modern Warfare 2 if you never played it before. But I'm sure there was a bunch of people that did.
I mean, it was a big controversy when it came out, too. So...
Hey, what can you do? And then the next Call of Duty that's coming out is apparently World War II again. Which are like, they're just beating that horse really hard.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you gotta go back to your roots, dude. World War II?
Who knows how legit that is?
I mean, they tried to make fucking future war games, and people were like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, Black Ops 3 was awful. I hate... Black Ops 3 is probably my least favorite of all of them.
Isn't Advanced Warfare like that, too?
Advanced Warfare I liked. I was fucking lit on Advanced Warfare, but yeah, Advanced Warfare was the one where you could like double jump jetpack thing.
Yeah, I barely ever played any of those.
But Advanced Warfare had the online thing where you could unlock weapons, and there was like 15 different variants of each weapon, and you could like they were free. They weren't like you could buy loot boxes, I think, but you could get them for free just by playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
And or doing challenges and shit. It was super lit. That game was hard. You just play and hope you'd get like a fucking legendary one out of a box or something. And they'd all have like sick ass designs and like shoot different colors and stuff. It was super cool.
Yeah.
You could get a fully customizable character. You could unlock new helmets, new gloves, new exosuits, chest plates and pants and boots and glasses and all that shit. It was super cool. That's the only reason why I liked it. It was just super in-depth.
Well, the camera's been off for a minute here.
Yeah.
And I have plans pretty soon, so we're going to have to probably wrap it up.
Yeah. I'll get this uploaded whenever I can, hopefully. I mean, I'm just probably going to try to... Well, I have to download the shit on my brother's computer, so I'll probably do that tomorrow when I get out of work. And then I'll probably... I'm sure his computer will render it pretty quick, so if it does, then I'll just upload this hopefully by like Saturday. But yes, thank you for listening. This has been a Lamentable podcast, as always. I hope you enjoy the rest of your whenever the hell you're listening to this, a week, month, year, minute, second, I don't know. Enjoy the rest of it, whatever it is. And Vinny, what should the people not forget to do?
Don't forget to floss.
That's a good one.
That's a pretty good one.